In an effort to consume less sugar, my wife has started us drinking lemon water. It's not the same. It's the lemonade of disappointment. So I'm at the hobby shop and I got my camera assembly. I'll try and show it to you. It's not as easy as it seems. This is the part that I need to fix my drone. Right now, I'm attempting to repair my drone. It's actually pretty difficult to get like myself and the camera all in the shot at one time. And my family's all here being annoying. So, but I'm gonna do my best to sort of fix this with you guys. I took a little look at it, and it looks like the first step is to disconnect it at these mounting areas, and that in itself is pretty tricky. It almost looks like they're meant to snap together, but then snapping them apart would destroy them. So I'm just checking now, actually learning with you, because I didn't want to like do too much of this without you. This is the camera assembly. What kind of parts it came with. Ah, see, it has new ones. So, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Sorry, I know you can't see this just off camera. This is the part that I'm dealing with, and this goes into here, which seems oddly sexual to me. And pulling it off looks destructive, but that's not a problem because I have more of them. So let's work on that. So even though it looks like it'll be okay if I break them, I'm going to try not to. Wow. It really put up a fight. I don't know if you can see how much it bent, but it doesn't want to come off. And I oddly care a lot about this drone. I swear, most of the things I own that I make videos for, it's like, yeah, it's a business tool. If it breaks, it breaks. But I really didn't want to break this. Although it appears I'm about to wreck the thing. Son of a gun. Ooh, got it. So it was only held on with 2. I bought this used, and it was like that from the start. It had 4, but only 2 were holding it on. I tried to convince myself that that was normal, that like they all were only held on with 2, but I really doubt that's the case. I bet that something happened along the way. Maybe he ripped off the camera too and only bought the parts. Maybe like he destroyed 2 of them as he was doing this operation. But yeah, all right, so now, like, oh man, it's still, like I want to show you. This stuff here doesn't pull apart. Oh, well now it pulls apart. So I have to get this cable out. If you can see that. Success. And there's 2 cables. Aha! So, now we're getting somewhere. This guy is off, and this thing seems to be held on with 4 Allen keys. So, I'm betting they're metric since all this crap is made in China. Let's get some metric Allen keys. Update. So, I went out, I got my Allen key. I was just about to remove this. Let's put it like that so you can see better. I was just about to remove this when I realized that doesn't appear to come with the new assembly. So this is the new assembly, and yeah, it looks like it picks up where that leaves off. So what I need to do, maybe I'll replace these things with the new ones. Suddenly I kind of regret doing that. Alright, now we're just going to put these two ribbon cables back in their slots. It looks pretty straightforward. Good, good. So, it's funny when you're on the internet, everyone has an opinion about the stuff you do. It's like having another person in your life. But that person has, holy smokes, that shot everywhere. Well, across the room. That person I mentioned, the internet, has like no social grace when they give you advice or whatever. There were a fair amount of people saying that instead of spending $400 on this assembly, that I could have spent $100 on just the broken parts, which I'll admit sounds attractive. Who wants to throw away money? On the other hand, there was a contingent saying that, look, when one thing breaks, lots of things tend to break, and that would be a problem too. The worst case scenario, I think we'd all agree, is to spend $100 on parts, not fix it, and then spend $400 on the entire assembly, which I guess I avoided that. I don't know. Had I known, the place I went to didn't seem to be able to order just the parts, and I think I just fixed this. So, you get what you get. I guess there's not much use crying over it. So here we go. I think this thing is assembled. Let's try it.
Drop the bass!
Now I will take the old camera gear and put it on a shelf, because you never know. As long as I'm flying that drone, I might need it again. Jackie.
Yes.
You're hurt?
I am.
What did you do?
So I twisted my ankle at Target in the mulch because there's like a piece of like wood.
You didn't tell me. So you literally like tripped on Target mulch?
No, I didn't trip. I twisted my ankle. I stepped on like a big branch.
Uh-huh.
And twisted my ankle. And then I got home and everything was fine.
Right.
And then you came in and you said, hey, can you make me something? And I got up, and for whatever reason, me getting up from my office, I twisted my ankle. I don't even twist my ankle. It just started hurting really bad. And it just got worse over time. So I have no idea what I did. But if I take Colin's boot off, I can't walk.
So this is his boot from the axe injury.
Yes.
And you love it.
It's great. It doesn't hurt. I can walk around in it. But I can't drive with the boot.
Oh no.
So if I really hurt myself bad, and it's 6 to 8 weeks with this, you're the driver.
Oh no.
So hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow.
Well, let's take the trash out. You can sit on the golf cart with me.
Okay.
So what happens a lot when Painkiller already gets a sponsor, they send us like a sample of the product so that we can give like a better review. We liked it, we didn't like it, like the health food drink thing, and or what's good. When we first got Blue Apron, it ships with all these like this one's still cold. All these giant like packs. These are like what you might put on an injury, these like freezer gel things. But so when we first got it, it was like, oh, cool. Not only do we have all this food, but we have all these like freezer packs. But a man only needs so many freezer packs. They kind of queued up on us. It's time to throw them away. You can't see much, but we're in the golf cart, taking the trash cans to the curb. It's a simple life, but it makes me happy. So, I know that today was a short vlog. I had other plans. I was gonna like have a musical time lapse burning the stuff in the fire pit as like the watch bait at the start of the video. If you've never heard of watch bait, it's when you kick off your video with something like, I don't know, fun to watch. Maybe we'll put the drone stuff there. You guys know, I don't. But you know, like in the first couple seconds of a video, something entertaining enough to grab your audience's attention. I'm just not the super me right now. If I so much as like turn around, I feel dizzy. I get tired way too quick. I was frustrated when I was taking the trash out. So I was, this thing that pulls the trash cans, in the dark, I was trying to put it in the receiver hitch, and I was really frustrated. And then I'm like, yeah, you know, it makes me happy. And it does make me happy to drive the golf cart. I wasn't 100% lying, but my wife was like, oh yeah, you're happy right now. Your pants are on fire, Woody. So, but it only somewhat, because I was frustrated, but then on the drive I started to feel better. So I'm just gonna wrap the video here. You know, maybe tomorrow will be incredible. Oh, and then Monday is what I'm most excited about. I set up a flying session at this zombie airfield. The guy who owns it, he always wanted to own an airstrip, and it's brand new. Just today it got put on like the Sky Vector charts, and his birthday's on Halloween, so they do a lot of like monster themed stuff. I'm kind of new to the whole scene. But anyway, it's much closer. It's like an hour and a half as opposed to 3 hours to the other place, or Southern Skies. And I'm gonna get some practice in there. I think we're gonna fly for like 3 hours, which is really neat to me because right now, like the 2 times I've flown, once I did 2 flights in a day and once I did 1 flight in a day. So every time it's 6 hours of driving, I've done 12 hours of driving for about 25 minutes of flying. This should flip that on its head. It should be 2 hours of driving for about like 2 or 3 hours of flight, which would really, like, if you think about like my experience level, how much it will go up in a day. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna meet new people that are close to me in like the paramotor community, and that is gonna happen Saturday. So I think it will be Monday's video. I hope everything goes well. But I set that up today, and it's probably my best accomplishment of the day. I joined like the paramotor community, and I have a place to fly in addition to my yard and a way to meet new people. So that's huge. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, multi-million-dollar deals, got $1 million deal. When I was younger, I would wonder how $1 million feel. And for real, it feel like I ain't even broke a seal. Cause when you drop hits, they want you to pick up the bill. Now my life is in Maryland, my heart is in Chicago. New York state of mind, but out LA, man, that's where I go. When I need to lay this shit down, so much on my mind, that's the reason I'm spitting now. Finally running the game and everybody tripping now, but I could give it